Happy Friday, folks. Welcome to another episode of Riding to Work with Coach Rob. So, spoiler alert, I usually practice these. So on Thursdays when I drive to work, I come up with a topic and I talk to myself for the 20-minute drive that I have to get my thoughts out and prepare for recording on Friday. Yes, if you pass me, I am talking out loud to nobody. Thank God it looks like everybody's on their phone while they're talking in the truck or car these days. I am not. So if you see me on Thursdays driving and talking, it is 100% to myself. I did that yesterday. And it didn't resonate as well as I had hoped. So we're going to freestyle today based off of something I experienced last night. So my wife and my older daughter are on a girls' trip today. They left last night. And I'm home with my younger daughter. And we had an awesome time. Put her to bed. And what I do when my wife's not home is mellow out and watch dude movies. So I watched a movie that I have seen probably 10 to 12 times now. The new Top Gun Maverick. If you haven't seen it, please go see it. It is just as cheesy as the first one, but even more epic. Alright? So they did a great job with this one, in my opinion. There's a line in the movie that I want to talk about that I think we can use and say a little better and actually relate to our daily lives. So, the line between Maverick and Rooster is Goose's son, is don't think, just do. So, living in the last year or so in my Unlifted lifestyle, after getting my L1 and L2 through Unlifted, I have tried to remove as many negations as possible. Now, negations have their place in life. You need them, you use them, but you don't need to use them as much as we do. Negation of knowledge there, I said don't. So, don't think, just do. Let's fix that. So, when you say don't think, what I think of is turn off the negative self-talk. Turn off the checklist. Turn off the conversation in your head. That's don't think. I do not believe it means stop thinking. Alright? It's turning off the negative things. So instead of saying don't think, let's use be aware. So, look at the new conversation or new statement. Be aware. Just do. Be aware of your surroundings. Notice what's going on around you. Smell, taste, feel. Look. See what's around you. Be aware of it. Take it all in. Life would be really, really shitty if we weren't aware of all the greatness that's happening around us every moment of every day. The sun peeking through my window as I drive. The sun outside. The blue sky. The crisp, cool air. The taste of winter in the air that you breathe. All amazing things. Imagine not being aware of any of that. Alright, so be aware, just do. We can make that better. How about be aware, just experience? That sounds like something I can get behind. Why don't we drop the word just? Be aware and experience. That sounds a little supercharged to me. Experience. So you're aware of all your surroundings. You taste the air. sun and the blue sky. You're aware of all the greatness and all the grandeur that is around you. Now experience it. Don't think. In other words, stop telling yourself about the checklist in your head. Stop telling yourself what you think you can't do, what you think might be hard. If you are aware of your surroundings and take the time to experience them, life is a hell of a lot happier. Now, the reason I thought of this was last night as I'm hanging out with my daughter. There are 1.5 million things I could have been thinking about. There's a lot going on at work. Getting ready for the new year, competitions, budgeting, planning, staffing, new business coming up, branding, communications, meetings. The list goes on, as it does for all of us. Could you imagine if my head was there? Instead of being aware of the smell of the Christmas tree in our living room, the sound of the music that she was dancing to, watching her experience a new Disney movie for the first time, her reactions. The greatness that went on last night for the couple hours I was hanging out with my daughter, because I was aware and experienced it. They say core memories. Everything we do should be a core memory. Why pass through life not thinking and just doing? That doesn't sound fun to me at all. It doesn't sound enjoyable. It doesn't sound like a life I want to tell people about. Now, we supercharge that saying. That's what we do in a lifted group, is we supercharge. Be aware and experience. Have a great Friday. Talk to you next week.